He's my friend. He's going to be yours in a few. Give it up for Guy Noland. Yeah, here we go. Look what just walked up on stage. Looks like we're in for some anti-Trump, pro-affirmative action jokes. Thought none of you? How dare you? How dare you make such assumptions about me? But I get it though, I get it. You know, I gave up all hope on that when Webster Dictionary called and asked if they could use my likeness for their definition of a neo-Nazi. So, but you know what the good thing is though about looking like a white supremacist? Nobody ever stops you on the street and bothers you for directions. Except for neo-Nazis, which I guess is kind of a bad thing. No, sir, for the last time, I don't know where the Tiki Toy store is. But see, that's the thing, that's the bad thing about losing your hair when you're a white guy, right? Because, like, if you're a black guy, you lose your hair, you just shave your head, and people are like, oh yeah, LL Cool J, Michael Jordan, nice, you know? If you're a Latino guy, you shave your head, and people are like,
Orale!
Yeah, orale, orale! People like, Pitbull, respect, right? Orale! If you're a white guy, though, you shave your head, people like go straight to Chicago, like that's it. Unless you're a skinny white guy, then everyone's like, oh, cancer? But don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not complaining. I mean, other than the hair thing, you know, being a white guy's been pretty good to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, comes in handy when I get pulled over by the cops. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. Plus, I had to work pretty hard for that white privilege, you know, but busting out of my mom's vagina and all. I love that joke because you always hear that sound. You know that sound? The sound is the sound of every white person in the room experiencing a simultaneous butt pucker. Oh God, can we laugh at this? I don't know. Is it funny or is it racist? I don't know. What are the ethnics doing? Are they laughing? Because I don't... Well, don't look right at them. Just... Oh, golly, I sure wish he'd quit telling all our secrets up there. But, yeah, no, despite what I look like, I am, in fact, not racist. I'm actually a college professor. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I am. I teach screenwriting, but lately I've actually been trying my hand at children's books, which I'm gonna be honest, haven't had a whole lot of luck in that area. I don't know why, but for some reason the publishers aren't getting back to me. So I don't know what the. But I brought a list of my titles. You want to hear? So we'll go through these. Yeah? So, first one. Mr. Fork and Mr. Light Socket can be friends. Kind of an unexpected friendship, kind of a... Number 2. Daddy drinks because you cry. Third one. White vans have the best puppies. Oh, this one's kind of a fantasy romp. The magical world inside Uncle Harvey's trousers. Sounds like fun, right? And then the last one is, surprise! You're adopted. So, I don't know what the problem is on that one. I don't have any children. I know, shocking, right? Because really, what woman wouldn't want to take a dip in this gene pool? Am I right, ladies? Am I? I'm sure that I am just a picture of what my wife imagined her Prince Charming would be one day, right? Just one day my prince will come and maybe, just maybe, he'll be bald and squat like a fire hydrant. My wife is amazing, though. My wife is incredible.
Answer.
Yes. That's not my wife, but she is. I got really lucky with her. We met online. Yeah. That one website, the big website where you meet people get married. No, not Match. It's
POF.
no. I'll get it. It's
Grindr.
It's mailorderbrides.com. That's it. And when I say I got lucky, I mean no one outbid me. So, but she is amazing. She is my wife. I don't know how do I describe her? She's like Glinda, the Good Witch from Wizard of Oz. Yeah, she's just hello, just beautiful and just floating around in her bubble and just granting my wishes. Just, hello, everybody. And I'm over here like, we represent the just that's like our whole relationship. She's, I'm just like, that guy cut me up, I'm gonna smash him, and she's like, no, we have to be kind to everyone. I just kind of went into a Monty Python routine. My wife's not British. I don't know why. But she is the most politically correct person that you will ever meet in your life. She will never refer to somebody by their race or the color of their skin, no matter what. She's so PC. But put it this way, when she does the laundry, she insists on doing all the clothes together in one load, so she doesn't have to separate the whites from the colors. You know what I'm saying? Very PC. Of course, she marries, Mr. Anti-PC, like, I don't know, what's the opposite of PC? I don't know what, like, a dick, I guess? I don't know what, but it makes for fun nights out. The other night, we're out at this black tie charity event thing, right? And my wife says to me, she says, oh, honey, there's that author I was telling you about, Tyrone Johnson. And I said, really, where? She says, it's right there. And she points to the only black gentleman in the group and says, the man with the tie. I'm like, honey, everyone's wearing a tie. It's a black tie event. I know who she's talking about. I know exactly who she's talking about. The guy's name is Tyrone Johnson. He pops, okay? But of course, I'm not going to let her off the hook because, I'm a dick. So, I'm like, who are you talking about? She says, she's there with the hair. I'm like, everyone's got hair. Standing next to the woman. I'm like, there's women everywhere. She says, he's 17 people to the left. I'm like, your left or my left? She finally gets frustrated. She leans in and she says, it's the African American gentleman. And I went, why does everything always have to be so racial with you? Anyway, that's all the time I got. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for coming. We're going to bring all the comics up for a cool picture. Give it up for yourselves. Let's sit up here, comics.